Guys, the Carbon Assault has got power, got brushless power in the form of a Three Brothers RC Asus 3500 kV motor and a Castle Sidewinder 4 ESC. On the steering, it's got a Reefs Raw500. So, it's got power. I've changed the suspension around. Shocks are now on the arms, sway bars are out at the axle, and I've trimmed the lugs. I'm going to show all this to you guys, take it outside, and see if we can rip a donut. Take a look. Check this thing out right here, guys. Look at that travel. So, you put these things up like you'll see in the video, and you'll see that it rides like that. So, if you're on like a flat carpet inside course, you know, and you're trying to race this thing, you want that down like that, so it just does phenomenal. Yes, I've already run this. I've already done the driving part for this video, and as awesome as it is, I found another issue with brushless power. I had to put a drive shaft on the back. You guys will see how that happens. Now, when I did the whole shock switch and the sway bars and all that, getting the shocks here, not a problem. I did put 45 weight oil in the shocks. Now, these sway bars, there was a bit of an issue with a clearance right up underneath here. And what happened is, as you articulated it or you compress it down, it actually hit right here. So, I had to take a little file, and as you can see right here, I just did the little file and got some clearance. So, yeah. Three Brothers RC Asus 3500 kV Sidewinder 4. I do have a BEC in there because this servo pulls a little bit too much for the Sidewinder 4, and I was getting a brownout on the table, so I had to kind of take care of that. And this big bundle of wires right here, I thought I had a single Holmes bypass, but it's a big old double servo bypass all bound up in there. So just using the part that I need. So anyway, guys, oh, let me show you something else I did with the steering. Now the tires, when you turn, they get into the links real bad. So I did a little trim on the lugs right here because these are all out like that. So that helps with the steering as well. So, and I also want to tell you, same thing I'm going to tell you at the end of the video, I've got the differential gears ordered. Although I love the donuts, I just think it needs to have open diffs. I think it would just perform better. Now, let's go ahead and get to that driving that I've already done. Okay, let's see if that first gear is fast. Let's go. Wow. First gear is slow. I may actually need to. Oh. All right. Second gear. Now we're talking. Oh yeah. Still got some steering issues to work out. One thing about the Raw500, it's going to turn. So we'll see if these knuckles can survive. Wow. Still got some torque twist too. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh. Well, that didn't last long. Looks like it pulled out. Huh, that's a bummer. Let's see if I got another drive shaft for it. Well, I went digging through the drive shaft bin and I came up with this. It is certainly not the best of drive shafts. It'll probably wear out pretty quick, but one thing's for sure, it's a whole lot stronger than the plastic ones. The front one, still surviving, so we're just simply going to go back out and see if the front one breaks. Got the drive shaft in, let's give this thing a launch. Now we're talking. Oh, See guys, Now it's driving like a monster truck. Oh yeah. Definitely better. Looks like I need to turn the suspension up a little bit. It's kind of really low. I guess for like carpet track racing or something, that's about where you want it. Turn it up for the freestyle, right? I turned the springs up and yeah, a little bit higher now, not quite at the bottom. Well, I'm going for a monster truck. I like something that can catch some slap wheelies. You know, those are the things I like. And is also, even though I love cyclones, and I know that locked diffs are what really allows it to get that, I also really think this thing should have open diffs. So that's probably going to happen as well. Well, let's mess around in second gear here. Wow. Well, this may hurt those C-hubs. Oh, no. Looks like it's still alive. There we go. Oh! That's like the perfect crash, right? It's right here. I don't even have to get up. Beautiful. Well, all right, guys, what do you think? With power, a world of difference. Absolutely. The Raw500 servo is too much for this truck. At least it's too much until I get all the aluminum parts on it, the aluminum C-hubs and the knuckles, which I've got to find. I find all that, I believe that front end will be anchored down and done. I do have some differential gears, the open gears to go into this. So got those coming. I really feel it'll be a smoother performing truck if I open them up. So we'll see how that works out. Sidewinder 4, the 3500 kV Asus motor ran great. I was really hoping that first gear would be plenty fast enough. I was pleasantly surprised to see that first gear was adequate for, you know, popping some sky wheelies and messing around, but second gear was totally usable. Second gear is actually way more usable than first gear. It's just I gotta be careful with the front end right now. When I get the aluminum pieces, I don't think I'm going to have a bit of issue at all with the front. The front right plastic C-hub turned on me once. I had to back that up. So yeah, so right now, the weak links in this truck are with the C-hubs and knuckles. That's it. Everything else in the truck, you guys saw it take some abuse. Landed caddy corner on the side, got some side slaps. And that's real hard on the actual links and all that stuff. Because when you side slap, there's nothing, there's no suspension to absorb anything. It's all a shock load right to the links, especially the top links. They seem to take a lot of more of a load on that. Even though in a 4-link design suspension, all 4 links share the load. But you know, sometimes some share a little bit more than others, right? Well, anyway, guys, at this point, I got to say, I'm actually happy with the truck. It's performing better. The suspension is better. I mean, that first run, kind of a disappointment, really. But nobody really was going to buy this truck and keep the stock electronics in it anyway. So all those are going to come out regardless of who buys the truck. And all you're going to end up with, as far as issue-wise, are just the C-hubs and the knuckles. Other than that, the truck's pretty solid. Drive shafts. I do recommend drive shafts. I'll get some ordered for this. I'm not sure when, but thinking about the OT6 Hero drive shafts. I run those in my Mega Bouncer, and they're holding up pretty darn good there. So they should be all right for here. Anyway, guys, check that description for links for this truck, for, well, the Reefs Raw500, the Sidewinder 4, the ASIS motor. It's got a Castle BEC. I'll put a link in there for that as well. Let me see, what else? That's pretty much it as far as what I've put on this thing. However, there are links for, you know, A-Main, eBay, Amazon, Red Cat, Walmart. So those are the affiliate links. Click those links, you go and you check out with whatever's in your cart. It helps out the channel. It's a nice, easy way to support the channel as well. You know, you're not like making a contribution to the channel, but you're just using the links. And it changes nothing on your end. Anyway, guys, hopefully you liked the video. Use those links and make sure you're subscribed. And thank you all for watching. If you guys like what you see, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. If you really, really like what you see, consider clicking on that join button down below. With that, you can actually become a channel member. Members get early viewing of many of the videos and, you know, a little bit more personalized. Guys, thank you all for watching.